I am one.
I'm not the only one.
I am not the only one.
I cannot do everything.
I cannot do everything.
But I can do something.
But I can do something.
That's
That's
what I'm about to do tonight.
what I'm about to do tonight.
With your help.
With your help.
I will do.
I will do.
Thank God I play for Turpin.
Thank God I play for you.
Inside the locker room last night at Turpin High School before their showdown with Loveland. It turned out to be a great game, and we will touch on that later on this morning. Welcome in, everybody, to the Friday Football Frenzy Saturday morning edition. He's Keenan Singleton. I'm Caleb No. Keenan, I'll tell you what, at least the weather held up last night. We did not get rained on. We didn't have to wait extra long for these games to start.
I'm still hyped up from that pregame speech.
You were the one in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
last
night.
300, the Sparta, they ain't got nothing on those guys, those Spartans down in Turpin. Excellent pregame speech.
Keenan drew the straw this year where he gets to be in these locker rooms for these pregame speeches. Like, I'd be ready to go. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to film a football game after that.
Ready to kick a football too, right?
Yeah, I'm always ready to kick a football, man, anytime you want. Game of the week last night was LaSalle welcoming in one of the top teams in the country. LaSalle undefeated after that victory over Winton Woods last week, taking on national powerhouse IMG Academy. Lancers, though, fighting uphill all night. First quarter, Katron Allen scampers in 23 yards, one of his 3 first quarter touchdowns. IMG up 14-0 on LaSalle. Adding on here, Stacy Gage, locked and loaded. Incredible effort, shedding tacklers.
Gotta wrap up, guys.
Yeah, you gotta wrap up. Arm tackles won't do it, especially not against one of the top teams in the country. It's 28-0. Lancers find some life in the second quarter, though. A fumble recovery leads to this. Mason Mattingly hooks up with Dylan Eddings. The Tim Tebow jump pass. I'm a big fan of the jump pass. Anytime, all day, give me the jump pass, but not nearly enough. LaSalle falls last night to IMG Academy 58-7. Coach?
Knew they were a good team. You could watch the film in 2 seconds and tell, that's an all-star team, like literally kids from around the country. You know what? I'm proud of this team. They came, they played, they stepped up. And there isn't one man in this team, this program, that gave up tonight, and that's what it's all about. We'll find a way to get better from this.
Pat will get them right if I know anything. Pat McLaughlin will get those boys right. All right, the ECC, maybe not quite the GCL South or the GMC, but the league, not that far behind. James Minor III, making junior and the OG proud on that TD run late in the third quarter. Warriors were up 13-7. Kings is going to take the lead back in the fourth. Knights, Michael Busari, high pointing it and keeping those toesies in bound. Knights up a point late. 1:25 left on the clock. Winton Woods, that field goal just a bit short. And they fall just a bit short as well, losing by 1 point. 14-13 in a tough ECC matchup. Kings stay undefeated.
All right, big win for them. All right, down in Kentucky last night, Dixie Heights and Connor. Colonel's bringing the smoke, but Connor said, forget the smoke. Alex Castrucci picks up the fumble, and he's going to take it to the house. Didn't even knock on the door. Didn't even say who's home. Right in there, and it's a 7-0 game just like that. Dixie would finish a lengthy drive here when Pierce Rollman rolls in from a couple yards out. It's 7-7. We got a close one. Second quarter here, 4th and goal, and what are we going to do? Let's throw it. We're throwing the football, and we're scoring a touchdown. Brock Rice with the score. It's 14-7 Dixie. Late second quarter here, Dixie's Elijah Thompson with a 12-yard run makes it a 14-14 game. We had a good one last night, but it's Dixie that gets the win. Dixie Heights 42, Connor 26.
All right, 2-0 Cooper trying to draw up a play to beat Ryle for the first time since 2015. The Raiders were on the road at their union rivals. Jackson Belk is going to sack quarterback Drew Awarth right here. That's right, celebrate that. That's a nice play. Late in the third quarter now, Ryle is on the move. Jack Loneker, though, he busts that move right in the face. Ryle holding on to an 8-0 lead late. Fourth quarter action now. Raiders quarterback Logan Verax, he keeps it. Maybe should have switched hands, but no points. No lack of style points.
Love over-analysis.
Yeah, his team going on to keep that winning streak alive. Now 7 straight wins against the Jags. Ryle 14-7.
I am here for the over-analysis, man. Could we bring that back in slow motion and really take a look?
You don't want to fumble that thing. You kids, if you're listening out there, you need to switch that hand. Make sure it's by the sideline. You don't want any fumbles.
Hey, but he scored the touchdown, and you play to win the game. Hey, coming up later on this morning, we are going back to Northern Kentucky for a couple top 10 matchups in the state of Kentucky, and they happened 2 miles apart. One in Park Hills and one in Fort Mitchell. Stay with us, everybody.